yeah, after, you know, that we have, good morning to everybody, after we have decided to have our makeup class next, you see, Wednesday at 9:35, 9:35, clase de recuperación próximo martes. El lunes descansan harto, que feriado, y el martes van a tener su clase de recuperación. Okay, la que perdimos por este computador que se echó a perder. Okay, now we are going to concentrate on what we have pending. We have to finish this part today, 45, 46, sorry, and 47, that is pending. No la pude ver, yeah, yesterday. So this is the unit. Estamos viendo, chicas, ¿se acuerdan? Está. Y parte, así sigue ahí. This is the page, right? It's 46, 46, and 47, right? Hasta ahí no alcanzamos a hacer casi nada. Only exercise number 1 and number 2. And that's it. But I told you to do it, to read it in the house, the reading. Did you read it? ¿Lo leyeron? Did you read it? The people below want to exchange their homes for one in London for a month. Did you read it or not? Tell me the truth. Dígame la verdad. Tell me the truth. Did you read it or not? Tell me the truth. I'm not going to kill you. Huh? All right. Tell me the truth. Did you read it or not?
Which page?
46. That we didn't finish. Que no alcanzamos a terminar esa unidad. Está pendiente, 46. We only reviewed, last class, we started reviewing number 1 and number 2 and number 3. But not number 4.
Ah, yo sí lo hice.
You? Danai? Oh, good, excellent. And you, Gabriela? Did you do it?
No.
No. Javiera, did you do it? Tell me the truth. Don't worry, tell me the truth. Javi, did you do it?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, okay. Shlomi, don't worry. I'm going to check it anyway. Shlomi, did you do it?
Yes, but I don't know if the answers are correct.
Okay, don't worry. Yeah. Okay, so we are going to concentrate, babies, on, you see, the exercise number 4, which is about these people. The idea was to read, you know, and try to identify or say, you know, which home would be the most suitable for these people that we have in these pictures, right? Okay, so in the case of number 1, Danai did the homework, so Danai, I'm going to ask her to what she did, and then we review together, okay? Yeah, number 1. Number 1 is about, you know, these people that we have in the picture, Fernando, Manuela, that they would like to be in a central location where they can enjoy views of the city center. This is very important to keep in mind. And they're hoping to see several musicals. And something that we know about Manuela is that she doesn't like cats. Okay, according to this description, what is the best, you know, or the most suitable home for this couple? And we have to look for this. Here we have all the, you know, the homes that are offered, and we have to look for the one that is suitable according to the description that we have of these people. Okay, what do you do, Danai? What is the one that you discovered, the home that would be the most suitable for Fernando and Manuela?
D.
A, B, C, D, or E, or F, or which one? What
D.
letter? D. Okay, I agree. I think it's letter D. Why D? Because in letter D, if you go to the reading, this is the reading, right? That we have to look for the home. D says 2-bedroom flat, and says we live in a large 2-bedroom flat on the 3rd floor of a block in the center. There is a balcony from which you can see many famous buildings and luxury gardens and carpets in our rooms. Several popular London theaters are just a short walk away. We'd rather not have visitors. We would rather not have visitors with pets. Yeah, so this is perfect because she doesn't like pets, you know, she doesn't like pets, remember. And here in this apartment, the idea is not to have visitors with pets. So this is perfect for this couple. And also because, you know, they want a central location, and this is a place that is in the center. So it goes, you see, according to the characteristics of this couple. So Danai is okay, letter D. Good. This is the idea of this, text. In number 2, we have another couple. And here we have Ben and Lynn. And what are they looking for? They want a house where they can drive to places, but outside London, right? And learn about how people used to live. And they are 2 sons, so they have sons. They have 2 sons, want to be able to play tennis, and they want to go swimming, and they don't mind. They don't mind about pets, okay? And, well, in number 2, for example, in number 2, the night that you did the homework, I'm sorry to ask you, but you are the only one that did the homework. What is the letter that you identify, or the place you identify that is the most suitable for this couple? In this couple that is number 2.
A.
A, okay. A, right? This is correct. You see A, okay. It's a big house, I think, because it has 4 bedroom house. And it's away from the city center. Good. It says there is a garage, they have a garden, and antique furniture. The location offers easy access. Yeah, this is good because they want access to go to other places, right? Excellent. Beautiful historical houses by the road with a leisure center and pool. Remember that the kids want to go swimming, so they have a pool where they can do this. And we have a dog that needs looking after. Okay, good. So, and it says here that they don't mind pets. They don't mind, so there's no problem if they have a dog. So this is perfect for Ben and Lynn. All right, let's go with the number 3. In number 3, we have Claire and Tom, as you see in the picture, right? Number 3, Claire and Tom. And these people have 2 children. They are young, and they are an active family who want to see both the countryside and the center of London, and they don't have a car, so we need to use other transport. Okay, this is very important. What is the one that you chose, Danai, for number 3? Claire and Tom.
G.
G, correct. G is a cottage, right? And they said we live in a cottage. This is opposite a large forest with a beautiful lake where you can try, different water sports. You can borrow our bikes. That's nice. And get around the area, or take, you need one of the regular trains. That's good because remember they don't have a car, so they have regular. This is good, regular, maybe every 5 minutes. That's regular. You see trains to the city center. There are 2 first-floor bedrooms and an attic, which can be used as a small bedroom. Okay, so this is perfect. Okay, this is right. Then we have, you see, in number 4, you see, we see a woman that looks very young. She's Anne, and Anne wants to learn about the history of art and watch plays. She wants to watch plays. And she wants to go to, maybe she wants to learn about the history of art. That's very interesting for her. And she would like a safe and peaceful home. Safe home, peaceful, where there is no noise. Peaceful home, close to the center, and she has pets at home. All right, Danai, because remember I insist on you because you did the homework. What is the home that is the most suitable for her?
Letter C.
Yeah, letter C. This is correct. Letter C. It's a 1-bedroom apartment. So it means that this apartment only has, you see, 1 bedroom. Okay, because it says here, I have a quite 1-bedroom flat in the basement. Basement means the lowest level of something, right? Of a house in a central London with good security. That's important. Good security, okay? Because she wants a peaceful place. All right, it's just 2 kilometers from the central patron sites of London, including many theaters and galleries. There's a bus stop just down the road, so good. And they have a small black cat to feed. No problem, because, she has pets at home, so maybe she likes pets. All right, this is correct. Number 5, As you see here in number 5, what do you find in number 5? Andre and Lionel are flatmates. Flatmates. Do you know what flatmates are? What are flatmates, Fabian? Flatmates.
Flat is a special department, like
Not department.
it's flat. But flatmates are mates that are, o sea, compañeros de flat.
No Spanish. You know.
No sabía cómo decirlo en inglés.
Tengo
I have the idea, but I don't know how to say it in English.
Yeah, but Fabian, you did it. You did it at the beginning. You told me an idea. So this is correct. It's correct, Fabian. So the idea is correct because, flatmates are those people, friends or partners from a university that share, an apartment. These people live together because it's cheaper, right? So that's why they share an apartment. You see, they share the expenses of the apartment. They are called flatmates. And something that to tell you is, you say department. It's not department, Fabian. It's apartment, not department. Department is used for business. For example, the mall is a department store, right? Okay, good. This is correct. So we have these two friends. They want to go out dancing and try food. That's what they want to do, from different countries. Exercising regularly is important for them. So let's say maybe to go running or maybe to go swimming. So this is something important. So Danai, what is the most suitable home for these flatmates?
Letter F.
Letter F. Okay, letter F. This is correct. This is a 2-bedroom flat. Perfect for these two people. Because as we live in a secure 2-bedroom flat on the 20th floor with air conditioning, our central luxury block of flats has a gym. They like sports, remember, so this is perfect. And a pool, good, because they can go swimming. Walk around the corner to find local nightclubs, and restaurants serving meals from around the world. Okay, so this is perfect because they want to exercise, you see, and they want to go dancing, they want to try food, and here we can find food from different parts of the world. This is the right apartment for these flatmates. All right, then we have, and these are the last ones, right? Okay, so let's go to the other part. Correct. Now, let's go to the speaking that says we're in pairs and answer the questions. Which house from the website, you see, all these houses, we have a 4-bedroom house, a modern flat, a 1-bedroom apartment, 2-bedroom flat, a large house, 2-bedroom flat again, a cottage, and a 1-bedroom flat. Okay. Which house from the website would you like to live in for a month only, for a month? And why? Can you tell me? Baby, Danai, can you check if it is recording? Please. Yes?
What?
Is it recording? Are we recording or not?
Yes, we're recording.
Yeah, thank you. All right. Okay, baby. Can you answer to the first question? Which house would you like maybe to live in for a month from the ones that we have in this website? From all of these houses that we have advertised here in this reading. And can you tell me the one you would like to live in for only for a month? And then you have to give me the reason why.
1-bedroom apartment.
Why, baby?
Because it's safe and I'm kind of scared of everything.
Right. Okay. Yeah, this is because she gives a very good reason, because maybe apartments are always safer, you see, than houses. All right. Yeah. And if you are going to stay for a month in another house, of course, sometimes that we need maybe a place where we can feel safe, right? Okay. Most of the time, apartments, have, good security. So that's why some people prefer to live in these places. Okay, what about you, Fabian? From which houses, which are the ones that you would like to live in? And you are a young man. Fabian?
I would say modern flat.
A modern flat? Okay.
Yes, letter B.
Yeah, why?
Because the description is very, I don't know, it's very suitable for me,
Mm.
I guess. It has a smart art galleries nearby, a
Right.
gym, and those
Mm.
kind of things.
Okay, good, Fabian. Thank you. Yeah, we'll say nearby, not near. Okay, near.
Nearby.
Near.
Miss, I have a question.
Yes, tell me.
In the same letter that I choose, it says blinds. I don't know what that
Blinds.
is.
Blinds.
Blinds,
It's blind.
blinds.
This is like you see it's like the window shade. Window shade. Do you understand? No. Window.
No.
Well, these are what we call, for example, well, they are in fashion now in some apartments. Before, we used to have these blinds in offices, but now the designs have changed, so we can see these blinds in apartments. They are persianas, Fabian.
Yeah.
Today, I have seen today, you see advertised in different, for example, let's say mass media, especially in some magazines, you see beautiful blinds now that they have colors now. They have colors, and they are very good, especially for example, if people have a studio or if you have a special room in your house where you like to study, and sometimes you like to have these kind of things like, for example, having meetings, through Zoom, for example, platform. It's better to have these kind of blinds, right? Okay. So let's see. I would like to know about Shlomit. What about you, Shlomit? Which house would you like to live in of these houses?
In the 4-bedroom house.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Letter A.
Yeah, okay. This is a 4-bedroom house. All right. It's a lovely 4-bedroom house. Why do you think this is, this is the one that you would like to live in for a month? What is the reason?
Because it's away from the city center and I don't really like noises.
Yeah.
And they have a dog. That's the other reason.
That's the reason. So I think maybe you're a fan of dogs, right? Are you a
Yeah.
fan of dogs? Yes?
Yeah,
How
I
many-
have 5 dogs.
5 dogs, my dear. Wow. How do
Yeah.
you feed them? How do you feed them? Is it expensive to feed these 5 dogs?
My dad always cook like a casserole, like a whole casserole for them.
Oh,
So, yep.
it's difficult, I think. And
Mm.
who washes the dogs? Who washes the dogs?
I do.
You do. Are they big ones or small
Yeah.
ones?
We have a big one and the other are like medium size.
Yeah, okay. What are the names? Do you have names for these dogs?
Yeah.
What are the names?
Luna,
Huh?
Pupo,
Yeah.
Pupa.
Okay.
Y uno se llama Mustafa, que le puso mi tata porque le gustan las novelas turcas.
Okay.
Y la otra se llama Bolita.
I see. So nice. Anyway, it's nice. Good. Thank you. Thank you very much. Karen, what about you? What are the houses you would like to live in for a month?
The 2-bedroom flat.
Yeah. All right.
Because of the pool, because I love to go swimming.
Yeah.
So it's the best I think, because it have a lot of things to do near,
Yeah.
like
Theaters.
nightclubs.
Yeah. All right. Good. This is correct. Yes. And you? Thank you, Karen. And Javiera, what about you? Which is the one you would like to stay there for a month or to live in for a month? Any preference?
I don't know.
But do you prefer
I
house?
think the same as Karen.
Yeah. Okay.
The
modern-
2-bedroom flat.
Yeah, 2-bedroom flat. 2-bedroom, right? Okay.
Yes,
Mhm.
because I'm kind of I can kind of care about my health, so I would like to go to the gym and go swimming,
Mhm. Yeah.
and that's it. Yes.
Okay. Mhm. Okay.
Sorry.
Thank you. Thank you. And what about Gabriela? Gabby, what is the one that you would like to? I mean, to live in for a month. Any preference?
I would like to live in 1-bedroom apartment or 1-bedroom flat.
Yeah. Okay. Yes.
Because it's like quiet, but at the same time you can like take a bus and go to the city.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
I like that kind of stuff. And also, in the 1-bedroom apartment, it says here that the owner has a cat, and I like cats. I have a cat too, so
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Maybe you can take care of the cat. Mm-hmm.
yeah.
All right. So good. That's correct. Okay. And question number 2 for all of you. You feel free, please, to answer because it's about it says, what's the perfect holiday home like? What is your perfect holiday home like? Describe it. Can you describe your perfect home like? In case that you have to go on holiday, for example, imagine that you want to go on holiday to the north of the country in Chile or to the south of the country in Chile. Or if you want to go abroad to other countries, like, for example, in Argentina, also it could be, or in maybe abroad, like, for example, in the United States or in England, or dream for a while, sueñen, dream for a while. So dream is very cheap. We don't have to pay, right? So you can dream. What about this? What's your perfect holiday home like? Like, okay? And describe it. My perfect holiday home like. Yeah, I had to think that I had to look for a house first, to look for a home. But can you tell me which one would be perfect for you? The perfect holiday home like? Would you like big houses or big apartments? Or do you prefer a cottage, mean a small house in the countryside? Do you prefer a village, a villa? What do you prefer? Hmm? Remember, dream, babies, dream for a while. Because I have good, I always dream about my perfect holiday home. Dream, only dream, right? Maybe I would like to have, for example, like a townhouse or a cottage, maybe a cottage, so as to have a perfect holiday there with a big kitchen. I like big kitchens. I don't like small ones where you have to be like this, all the time. I don't like that. I prefer big ones where we can cook and we can maybe have a table in the middle of the kitchen, and where all the family can sit together and have lunch together in the house. Especially, I love rain. When it rains hard, you see, that's what I like. A big kitchen, maybe. Maybe the room can be okay. I don't worry a lot about the room, but I like big kitchens and also a good, comfortable bathroom. Not 1, 2 bathrooms. What about you? What is your perfect holiday home? Also, I like garden. I like gardening, so I like a big garden. I don't care about swimming pool because I don't know how to swim. I am afraid of swimming. So I don't like a swimming pool. If someone wants, a member of my family, okay, but I don't care because I don't like swimming. But some of you like swimming, so maybe you have another idea in mind. Okay, what about you, Karen? Have you ever thought about that? Your perfect holiday home. What's your perfect
Of
holiday
course,
like? Of course.
I would like a
Cottage.
a warm house, not that much big because I like small houses, and my house is kind of small. But
Yeah.
I'd like to have an Olympical pool because I love swimming. I always swim. I swim since I'm like 6 years old.
Yeah.
So I love to have an Olympical swim.
Mm.
a pool. So I think that's all in a really chill place or calm place
Nice.
with not that much nature, because I'm kind of allergic.
Yeah.
So it had to be a little bit more urban, but not that near to the center of a city.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, me too. Okay. Congratulations, Karen, because I admire people who love, swimming because I don't know, but I have never learned how to swim because when I was very young, when I was a little girl, I tried to, but I had an accident in the ocean. So from that time on, I couldn't. I couldn't learn. So, but I like it, but I can't. That's the thing. I can't learn. It's impossible for me. Maybe I need a psychology to help me. All right. What about let's see, Fabian? Fabian, have you ever dreamed about? Have you ever dreamed or dreamed? You can use those verbs. Dream, dreamed.
Yes,
Have you ever dreamed of
I
a house?
I would love to have a farm in the south of Chile,
Oh, yeah, fantastic. South of
or,
Chile.
or maybe a cottage. I was thinking in a cottage
Hmm.
beside a river,
Wow.
also in the south of Chile.
Yeah, in the south of Chile. Me too. I love the south of Chile. I think it's very beautiful. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I love it. Yes, me too. Thank you. What about you, Krishna? Can you tell us or no? Do you have the microphone?
Yes, but
Krishna,
hello.
okay. Hello, baby. Can you tell us about your perfect holiday home? You can dream now. You can dream.
I would like to have, not that, no que la casa sea solo
No,
eso.
yeah, come on. Try to speak in English only. Yeah,
I would like to have a house with a big yard.
yeah, okay.
Is right?
Yes, with a big yard. Yeah, you're right. With a big yard.
A big rooms too.
Yeah,
How can I say, more than anything, the yard, because I have two dogs,
I see.
and my mom like to um
My mom likes to.
my mom likes to I don't remember how to say plantar.
My mom likes to plant.
Tal cual, yeah.
Yeah,
My mom likes to plant
plant.
a lot of plants.
Yeah. She likes gardening. Le gusta el jardineo. She likes gardening.
Yes, that
Yes. Mm-hmm.
likes gardening.
Mm-hmm. And
And
Krishna, do you like to swim?
yes, but a pool is not too necessary for me. I think
Yeah.
not
Okay.
like I like with all of my heart to have a pool in my
Yeah.
house.
All
No.
right. Okay. Anything else you want to add? Would you like to have one bathroom or two bathrooms in your dream house?
Yo,
Hmm?
Fabián. Eh, no, I would like to have three bathrooms.
3 bathrooms. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That's okay. Yeah, because we're dreaming, so it's why not?
Yeah.
It's a good idea anyway because
I don't know. Es que my family is too big.
That's it. Okay.
Too big, and I would like to have a house to all of us
Yeah.
can go.
Yeah.
But it's my house.
Yeah, it's your house. Yes, it's your house. Yeah, maybe you're going to need someone else to help you, to do the cleaning because it's 3 bathrooms. It's okay.
No, but I mean, the 3 bathrooms are going to be used
Yeah, be used. Mm.
when all the people be here po.
Ah. Yeah, Krishna, but imagine that you receive, I mean, friends, a group of friends, you need to clean
Eh,
the bathrooms. So maybe
and
you
all the there are people that make their
and maybe
thing
or
I don't know. Not all the people in the world use bathrooms.
yeah. But if you
Mm.
invite them to have lunch and they stay there all day long, maybe they want to go to the bathrooms. I mean, at least once,
Yes,
a day.
but they have to clean po.
Okay, Krishna, thank you very much. You're very
Thank
nice. Okay, good. So let's go on then. It says in number next part, it's about vocabulary here, right? And it says put the bold words in the advertisement under the correct headings. Yeah. So what you're going to do is you're going to write in your copybook, or if you have something where you can write there with you, you put 3 or how many columns? Or types of houses, parts of a house, things you do. Yeah. 3, you have to write 3, columns. The first one you put types of houses, then parts of a house, and then things you find in a house. And what you're going to do is you're going to find in the reading, in this text, right, the words that you have in bold, and you classify them according to these, columns. First, remember, types of houses, then parts of a house, and then third column, things you find in the house. Okay, you have 2 minutes to do this activity. I'm going to wait for you. Do it. If you have any question, you ask me, please.
Miss, I'm sorry, I didn't listen very well. What do we have to do?
Go to the exercise number 6, Fabian. Number 6 that says vocabulary, house, and home. Okay? And what you have to do, if you have a piece of paper with you, si tienes una hojita o un libro, you have to write 3 columns. Tienes que escribir 3 columnas. One is types of houses, another one that says parts of a house, and another one, things you find in a house. These 3 columns. And then you look for these, things in the article, especially the words that you have in bold here, Fabian, in the book, and in all these readings, and you classify. For example, in the first part, letter A, it says garage, garage. This is parts of a house. So I'm going to put garage under this column, parts of a house, garage. Okay, that's what you have to do. Did you understand now or not?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Are you ready? Are you ready or not? Okay, babies, let's start checking. You can work together. We are going to have then these 3 columns, and we are going to check the vocabulary, okay? Well, first it says, let's find first in the text the types of houses that you find. What types of houses? Houses, not apartment, houses. What type of houses can you see or can you find in the article?
Townhouse
Yeah, townhouse, correct.
and cottage.
Yeah, cottage, yes, and a cottage, yes. So we have the
Flat?
flat. No, flat is an apartment. It's not a house. Flat is an apartment. Apartment is a word that American people use. Flat is the same word, but British people use. So British say flat, Americans say apartments. That's the difference, okay? Yeah, are you ready then or not?
Central heating.
Sorry?
Central heating.
No, central heated is not a house.
Miss,
Yes,
I have a question.
yes.
What's the meaning of duvet? Duvet in the last one,
Ah,
just
duvet.
at the end.
Yeah, that's duvet. It's duvet, duvet. Duvet is, how can I explain you this? It's, something that you usually, for example, have in your on your bed, right? On your bed, and it's sometimes made of feathers, right? And some people also have these kind of things you see as a cover, That is acolchado. That's duvet, duvet, duvet. That's what you say, duvet. Es acolchado. Es una frazada acolchada. Es a duvet blanket. Okay, so we have then types of houses. We say townhouse and cottage houses, okay? Not apartments, only houses. Now we are going to review parts of a house. Karen told me a part of a house, but not a type of a house. Now, parts of a house. In parts of a house, we can have, what do you find in parts of a house?
Basement.
Yeah, basement, correct.
Garage.
Garage. Yes, garage, correct. Basement, garage.
Garden.
Garden, correct. Garden, yes, that's right, garden.
Balcony.
Balcony.
Boo.
Yes, balcony, good. Balcony. Any
Attic.
couple? Sorry?
Attic.
Ah, yeah, attic. Yes, correct. Attic. Yes, attic. Only one pending. Only one that is pending. When it's very cold.
Chimney.
Yeah, chimney.
Dice.
Yeah, chimney, correct. Chimney. La chimenea, chimney. Now, put the things that you find in the house. The things we find in a house, for example, curtains. Las cortinas típicas común y corriente. Curtains. That's things you find in a house. Curtains. What else?
Carpets.
Yeah, good. Carpets. Good. Carpets. Yeah. What else do you find in a house?
Blinds.
Yeah,
Blinds.
Blinds.
A fan.
Yeah, a fan. Yes, a fan. A fan, right?
Wooden floors.
Yes, wooden floors, correct. Wooden floors, los pisos de madera. Wooden floors, correct.
Blanket.
Yeah, blankets, yes, blankets. Beds. Where do you find beds? Okay.
Bed.
Mm-hmm. Blanket. All right.
Air conditioning.
Yeah, air conditioning. Good. Air conditioning. Right. The buildings sometimes have, I mean, no, some houses that have 2 or 3 floors, they have to heat the house. Apart from the, what do you have to heat the house?
Central heating.
Yeah, central heating, correct, central heating. In some houses, you know, you also find, like in the ones here that nobody has mentioned, for example, let's see, an old, let's say sofa, or an old armchair, or an old dining table. How do you call this? How do you call in English this?
Antique,
Yeah.
antique furniture.
Yes, antique furniture, correct. Antique,
That.
antique furniture. That's it. Okay, good. That's it. So I'm going to read again. So we have things you find in the house. We have antique furniture, blinds, wooden floors, curtains, carpets, air conditioning, central heating, duvet, blanket, fan. All right. Now, in number 7, what you're going to do is you're going to complete the sentences with a word phrase from the activity 6. Okay, the activity 6, so townhouse, cottage, garage, garden, basement, balcony, chimney, attic. And then the things, antique furniture, and so on. Okay, complete this according to the context. I'd prefer to exchange my home for a in the city than a in the country. Remember that country is a word that can also be used for the countryside, right? City or country or countryside. So, I prefer to exchange my home for a what? Remember, from the words that we use in exercise 6, from the words we used in exercise 6. Okay, are you ready? Karen, did you discover? I prefer, or Gabriela, I prefer to exchange my home for a in the,
Townhouse.
yeah, good. From a townhouse in the city than a,
Cottage.
yeah, than a cottage. Good. Cottage, cottage, cottage. That's what you say. In the country. That's correct. Okay, I'm going to repeat again. Number 1, exercise 7. I'd prefer to exchange my home for a town home in the city than a cottage in the country. Okay. Number 2, I like modern sofas and chairs. Not, I like modern sofas, modern chairs, modern, what else? Modern sofas and chairs. Not what? Not,
Antique furniture.
yes, antique, you say, Fabian, repeat, antique.
Yeah. Antique.
Yeah, antique furniture, furniture. Okay, that's correct, antique furniture. Number 3, I'd rather sleep at the top of the house than under the house. So I'd rather sleep in the, Gabriela, can you answer this? I'd rather sleep at the top of the house than under the house. Gabriela, are you there? Or did you go out?
Yes, I'm here.
Yeah, okay, Gabi. Number 3.
I'd rather sleep in the attic.
Yeah, in the attic.
At the top of the house than the basement.
Yeah, than the basement, correct. Basement under the house, because the attic is usually, you see, on the top of the house, and the basement is the other way around, the opposite, under, right? That's why the name basement, under the house. 4, I like wooden floors more than on the floor. I like wooden floors, more than on the floor. Krishna, can you think about this? I like wooden floors. Wooden.
Miss, to be honest, I was not concentrate in the class because I was in the kitchen.
Come on, you are in a class. Why are you in the kitchen?
Yes, but son problemas personales.
No, Krishna. Don't say that. Yeah, if you are in the class, you have to be in the
no,
class.
Miss.
I'm going
please
to
listen to me.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I'm here, but I, ¿cómo le digo?
No Spanish.
I'm recently
I have just
catching the activity.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, Krishna. Yeah, but concentrate, Krishna. Dear Krishna.
Yeah.
Dear Krishna.
Yes.
Concentrate because you're going to have a speaking test near in July. So please start concentrating in the speaking because we are going to only speak in English in the speaking test. Okay.
Yes,
so, okay. Let's go on. Let's give time to Krishna to do the things in the kitchen, she says. 4. Danai, I like wooden floors more than on the floor. I like wooden floors more than
carpets.
Yeah, carpets, correct. This is the correct answer. I like wooden floors more than carpets on the floor. Correct. Number 5. Thank you. Fabian, can you do number 5, Fabian? It says, I prefer to sleep under wool than with feathers in it.
Wool carpet? No, blanket.
Okay, yeah, a wool blanket.
Then duvet with feathers in it.
Yeah, duvet with feathers, duvet. They pronounce duvet because it's a French word. Okay, so I prefer to sleep under a wool blanket than a duvet with feathers in it. Good. Javiera, number 6, Javiera. It says, I'd rather have to keep cool in summer than to keep warm in winter.
I'd rather. Ay, ¿cómo se dice?
I'd rather
have an air conditioning.
Air conditioning.
Is air conditioner or air conditioning?
Air conditioning.
Yeah.
To keep
cool in summer than chimney.
No, I think it's central heating to keep warm in winter. Then central heating to keep warm in winter. Well, but it has sense, Javiera. It has sense what you say. Tiene sentido lo que dices tú también. It has sense because but chimney is not here. But chimney no estaba acá, por eso. No, sí está. Chimney. Yeah, than a chimney to keep warm in winter. Podría ser.
¿Cómo es chimney?
Chimney. It has sense. Tiene sentido, pero yo lo hubiera puesto central heating, but it's correct to say the other one because both of them have the same purpose. The chimney is used to keep the house warm, and the central heating can also be used to keep the house, warm. All right, good. Yeah. Let's see. Let's go about to check the vocabulary. Now we need to know some things. Necesitan saber alguna cosita por si les preguntan en el oral. Let's see. I'm going to share. Voy a compartir. Wait a minute. Give me a minute. Because I'm going to share. Let me see here. There it is. This is unit 8. A ver, let me see where it is. Oops. Clothes, cover letter, types of home. You have, as you see, many things here. Here we are. Yeah. modal verbs. Fugu. Yeah, where aquí andamos. Here we are. Here we are. Advantages of tourism. Here. Yeah, I'm going to share this because you need to know this information. So you have to take notes if you want, because they are this is part of the unit that we have to include, right? And it has to do with the types of houses that we find. Okay. Yeah, this is one thing. Este no me gusta. Types of houses, types of houses, types of houses. No sé por qué salió eso. Types of houses. Wait. Cordero. Yeah. This is the one. Yeah, this is the one that I want you to share with you, because this is something that you should know. Tienen que saber. Now, babies, we have types of houses, right? What you need to know is that in English, when you live in a house that is not joined to any other house, in English we call detached house. This is how you pronounce. For example, I can say, Gabriela lives in a detached house, or I live in a detached house. Detached. What does it mean? It's a house. It's only one house that is not joined to any other house. In Valparaiso, for example, in Playa Ancha, we can see lots of these houses, detached houses that are not joined. Son casas solas, no son pareadas, right? This is detached house that can have 1 or 2 floors. Tienen 2 pisos, generalmente 2 floors. Semi-detached house is a house that is joined to another. It could be one of a pair of houses which are joined together. Esta es separada como una al lado de la otra. O sea, aquí una casa grande está dividida. It's divided into 2. That's what we call semi-detached. Terraced house or row house is a house that is joined to others in a row. I don't know if you have seen houses like you have one and then another. A row, una fila así, toda junta. A row of houses that are joined to others. These are the ones that we call terraced or row houses.
That could be like in a pasaje.
Ya, podría ser. Que están todas pegadas. Todas son juntas, pega, una fila. Yeah, that's terraced house or row houses. Bien. Cottage, well, cottage, as you see in the book, you see, this is a small house, usually in the countryside. That's a cottage. It's a house that people usually have when they go on vacation. That's a cottage, okay? Villa is a large house. It's bigger, este es más grande. It's a large house with big gardens, or it could be sometimes a rented house in a holiday resort or tourist area that they also call villa. Here we have the difference between apartment and flat. It's the same thing, es lo mismo, but apartment is called, in the United States, we use apartment. In England, for the same thing, we say flat. It's a set of rooms for living in, especially especially on one floor of a building, because buildings have many floors, right? A building can have more than 20 floors, right? And then we have, you see, apartment buildings. Yeah, it says apartment building is, you can also call, for example, a block of flats. Apartment building is a building, you know, where people live. And in the building, you can have 20 or 40, you know, apartments, or people also call this block of flats, right? Bungalow, this is a house that has only one floor, or you can also say story, but with E, not with story as a story, right? When you tell a story. No, it's a house that has only one floor. That's the bungalow. It's usually, it's not so small. It's kind of big, but it's only one house. But the characteristic is that it has only one floor. You can see in Viña del Mar, we still find some bungalows in one of the north I think 8 North, 7 North, etc. in Viña del Mar City, because now we can find few of them, unfortunately, right? Okay, so then I'm going to show you, you see, for you to have an idea about this, is that, let me see if I have, I don't know if I have, yeah, I used to have maybe some of the pictures for you to understand. Yeah, here we have, for example, semi-detached house. For you to understand, you see, a semi-detached that you find now, modern ones, now they are more modern than before. In the past, it didn't used to be like so modern, but now we find some condos with, you know, semi-detached houses. It takes time to open because it's a big picture, I think that's why. Well, yeah, here you have, you see, for example, these ones, these are semi-detached. Look at this. Here, you see, you have one door for the family that lives in this part of the house. Close to here, we have the other door, you see, where another family lives in this part of the house. These are the typical semi-detached houses. So it's like one house divided into two. So it's joined to one, I mean, one to the other. And this is the one that we call semi-detached houses. All right. It's nice. It's a nice house with a beautiful garden. No fences, no tiene rejas, no fences here. This is typically in the United States or sometimes in Chile too, but now people have the tendency to put, you know, fences because of the thieves today, right? To protect from the thieves, they have these fences. Okay, this is the typical, you see, as I told you, detached, you know, house. Okay, beautiful. I think it's not so bad. And here in this picture, we find, you know, some of the typical houses, and also you can find other houses, right? Yeah. For example, apartment, this is an apartment, right? Apartment building, a bungalow, well, only one house, you see, it's a very small picture. A cabin that we also call a cabin that you can find in the countryside, una cabina chiquitita. This is a camper van, but it's camper van. Sometimes people live here in these vans. That's why they call types of houses now. In the US, it's typical to see these vans. Castle, well, this is something that only rich family can live in a castle, right? Chalet, we have some chalet, two floors, nice place. This is a colonial house, old. Condominium, this is a building, lots of buildings here. I think with maybe they have something else, I don't know. This is a container house that some people are, you know, today it's cheaper and people are having this because the containers are sold at good prices and you can I mean build your own house. That's why they call container house. Okay, this is the ones that I wanted to, you know, maybe to show you for have an idea about, you know, these kinds of houses, right? And let me see if I have another picture. I think these are the only ones about houses that I wanted to show you. Yeah. Okay, yes, I think these are the ones, right? Now you have an idea about what, you know, these, I mean, the typical houses are, right? Okay, the last part is here. Are the sentences in activity 7 that are true for you? For example, I prefer to change my home to a townhouse in the city than a cottage in the country, or I like modern sofas and chairs, not antique furniture. I'd rather sleep in the attic at the top. Remember, the attic is the upper part of the house, the top part, or at the top of the house, and then the basement, which is the under, I mean, the part that is under the house. That's why the name. I like wooden floors more than carpets. Carpets are those, I mean, things that you put in the house to cover, for example, the floor sometimes. I prefer to sleep under a wool blanket than a duvet with feathers. Or I'd rather have air conditioning to keep cool in summer than central heating to keep warm in winter. So are there some of these things that are true for you or not, babies?
I think the first one is true for me.
Yeah.
I prefer the townhouses
Yeah.
rather than living in the countryside. So I think the first one is true for me.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Yeah. Townhouses, you know, I mean, are very big and they are very beautiful. Some of them sometimes are like very old. They are like historical houses, very beautiful, right? And yes, I think that she's right. She's okay. Okay. What else? Is there someone else that wants to say something about this part of the exercise or not? No, baby? So do you feel good where you live or would you like to move to another house? How do you feel? Do you feel okay where you live or would you like to move to another place? Mhm.
I'm okay.
Move to ay, perdón.
Dale,
Dale,
dale.
habla tú. No, habla tú.
Solo dije, I'm okay.
Ya. Ah, okay. Yeah.
Okay, Javiera?
I would like to move to another house, maybe in the countryside,
Yeah. Okay.
but not too far from the city.
Yeah, not too far from the city. Okay.
No, because of my little sister and my mother.
Yeah. All right. Good.
That's
I
it.
would, yeah, nice. I would like to move to the countryside too, but not now. Maybe in the future, in the near future. But I would like to move to a very far away place. For example, maybe near the Carretera Austral. Ah, that would be fantastic. I would like to maybe to build, you know, a small house, not a big house, but small house, and to stay there. You see, far away from everything. I would like to. I mean, to experience, you see, those places. I don't know if I could live there forever, but to experience, I would like to stay there to feel the rain, to see the snow, to see those beautiful areas, the lakes that you find in the south of Chile. That's what I would like to. I mean, a place where I would like to live in the future. Okay. Well, babies, so we are ready to start. Let's move, please. Muévanse, move. Then you have to check, for example, what is an attic. Remember, an attic is a room at the top of the house. That's an attic, a room at the top of the house. The opposite is the basement, which is, you know, under the ground level. It's always a room that sometimes people use as a place to stay there, right? Always, sometimes also it could be an apartment, a small apartment below ground level, right? Utility room, you know, could be also a laundry room, the utility, cuarto de lavadero, it could be, all right? On utilities, solito, utilities, it refers to for example, when we have to pay the utilities, it means that we have to pay what? The water, the electricity, the gas, right? That's the utilities. So I say, Mama, remember, you have to pay the utilities. So what she has in mind is she has to pay the water, the electricity, the gas, right? Okay, these are some of the words that you should know, and then you check all these things in case that you don't know any vocabulary. Yeah. Then move please to the unit number 6. So you reviewed this with Professor Danilo is going to be in charge of number 6. You live and learn. And then me, past simple. Yeah, but I think maybe you knew this when you were in the school. ¿Se acuerdan en colegio? The past simple and the past continuous? Well, but first here we're going to
A little
start
bit.
a little bit. That's very important. Súper importante, baby. Súper importante. We speak a lot about the past. Solo hablamos mucho del pasado. Mucho. Oh, I went there yesterday. Oh, I did this yesterday. Oh, I was checking this when something happened. Past continuous. Oh, you know, I forgot that I had to do something. Past tense. Pasado. Right? So we always use the past tense most of the time. Yeah. But then you see, we're going to go to this part. Do you know this guy? Yeah, I'm going to go to this part of the unit. This is unit 6, and the page is 52. 52. All right. Okay, so what we have here is past simple and past continuous. All right? Yeah, but we're going to start with the listening. It says here, there is a question for you. And babies, what is this man wearing? What about his hairstyle? Look at the picture. Look at the picture. Look at this picture. If you have to talk about this picture, what would you say in the speaking? What would you say if you describe this picture? Karen, what would you say if the teacher gives you this picture, te pasa esta imagen, and says, you have 1 minute, tiene un minuto, you have 1 minute to describe this picture. So, what would you say? ¿Qué harías tú? What would you say? And what would you say? ¿Qué dirías?
In first, at the start, I will say that he looks really happy.
Yeah.
I love the people that look really happy in pictures.
Mm-hmm.
He's wearing glasses. He has long hair.
Yeah.
I think he takes care of his hair because when people have those things on their hair, if they don't take care of their hair, they will look very bad. So I think he takes a lot of care of his appearance.
Mm-hmm.
He has really white teeth, and he looks so good.
Yeah. Yeah. I think, Karen, he's wearing dreadlocks. If you pay attention to the
I
picture,
didn't know the name.
dreadlocks. Dreadlocks. He's wearing dreadlocks, right? This is what he's wearing. And also he has, he's wearing dreadlocks, and well, as you say, he's wearing glasses, and he has a nice smile, una bonita sonrisa. He has a nice smile, and he has, mustache, and here, beard. Esta es la barba, beard. No beard de cerveza, beard, con una D final. Beard. So he has beard, and he also has mustache, right? And blonde hair, and he's wearing, dreadlocks. And I think he is in his 30s, maybe. Do you agree? He's in his 30s? 30s?
Maybe younger.
Maybe, we don't know, right? We don't know. Good. Okay, let's go to the listening. Work in pairs and answer these questions. Is it important to learn new things throughout your life? Of course it is, or not? Danai?
Yes.
Is it important to learn new things throughout your life? We are
Yes, it's
always,
important.
yeah, I think it is. I think it's very important to learn things throughout our lives. Why? Why is it so important?
Because we never stop learning, and also the world changes.
Changes?
So
The world changes? Yes, don't worry.
So we have to learn those new things
Yeah.
and new ideas all the time.
Yeah, very good. I would add to Danai that I think it's important to learn new things because we can have a broadened mind. Podemos tener una mente más abierta cuando aprendemos, cada vez que aprendemos cosas nuevas, every time we learn new things, we can have a more broadened, mind. That's, I think it's perfect. And you can see, for example, the world from different points of view. When you learn more, you can understand, for example, you can understand people, you see, maybe in a different way when you learn more. You can understand, for example, some behaviors of some people. Every time that you learn more things, for example, if you learn about psychology, so with psychology, you that are going to be teachers, it's very important because you can know how to, for example, how to treat a young student, a student that is 10 years old or 15 years old, you see, or a student that is maybe that suffers from, let's say, for example, some difficulties, right? So we know, so when we know this is the good things, you can have the tools to work with those students. So I think it's very important, as Danai says. Okay, What new skills would you like to learn and why? Danai, for you to finish with you this part. What new skill would you like to learn and why? New skill.
I don't know, but I want to learn more about inclusive language.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
Because I think I don't know exactly how to use it, and I want to learn more about inclusivity. No, ¿cómo se dice?
Inclusion.
Inclusion in general.
Yeah.
Like gender, sexuality, and
Yeah.
all that stuff.
Yeah. Good. Yes. It's. I think it's very important. Yeah. I would like to learn. Oof, lots of things. I mean, new skills, other skills that maybe sometimes we don't know how to do it. For example, skills about how to do things with your hands. I would like to learn how to paint. So these kind of things, new skills. And I also would like to learn more about, for example, you see the new tendencies that we have in the world today about, as you say, for example, sexuality, these kind of things, in order to understand our students, right? It's very important, I think. Today, the world is changing and it's changing very fast. So it's important for us, especially us, that we are always working with human beings, right? We're working with teenagers, with the adults, with children, etc. So it's very important today in this world. There are lots of skills. I would like to learn more about computing, for example. I would like to learn more about some things about this technology in terms of when something goes wrong, for example. What do I have to do? I don't know, because I am not an engineer. I am not a technician. I studied English, not to repair a computer. But I would like to learn about these kind of things too, because I think it's important. Because in the future, maybe we are going to start more time, you see, working with technology, right? And you, Javiera, is there anything that you would like to learn, or a new skill you would like to learn, or other things you would like to learn?
Lots of things I would like
Lots.
to learn.
Yeah. For example?
Like, for example, I would like to learn another language, for example, Portuguese.
Yeah.
Or German or Russian.
Yeah.
But I also would like to learn more about astronomy, biology, history.
Good.
And psychology.
Psychology. I love psychology. Yeah. I studied a lot about psychology when I did my master's degree. I studied psychology because I did it in a methodology. So I learned a lot about psychology. I think that I know a lot about psychology, especially directed, especially to I mean, to understand, for example, children, young people, teenagers, students, university students, and adults too, right? So it's very important to identify people according to, I mean, the personality they have. So I know some things about people when I just look at them, because of the experience and because of my studies in psychology. Okay, so this is, I think, is something very important to see about the things that you have to know. Then we have the listening that says, listen to a telephone conversation between two friends. This is George and Joe. And why is George calling? Well, maybe, I don't know if we are going to have time to do it. No, I'm going to stop baby here because I think that it's going to take more than 5 minutes, and this class finishes at 11 because I have classes with the second year now, immediately after this one. So I have to change everything to prepare for the second year. Okay, so I'm going to stop here, and please try to study, repasen, study, please, for the things. Remember the video, acuérdense del video. Okay. Do you have any question about that?